do something for peace. And here's my proposal. A campaign on the social media targeting General Allen, and targeting Allen as the centerpiece of a obvious network inside the federal bureaucracy that are constantly pushing Obama towards war. Obama, God knows, is bad enough. He's got his problems. We know them. But the power of the institutions has blunted many of Obama's worst thrusts and actually made him appear increasingly over the past year as a lesser evil, less of a warmonger than those who are attacking him. Of course, on economics, he's still a Wall Street puppet, as we saw this past week, right? He allowed that provision on the FDIC bailouts of derivatives banks. He didn't want to make a fight about that. All right, there are various reasons for that. But still, the people that are attacking Obama are, in general, much worse than Obama himself. So here's the idea. A social media campaign, and it can be something like this. Hashtag Fire Allen for Xmas. Now, the X is the ch in Greek, right? Christos, XR, right? You get the idea? But something like that. Hashtag Fire Allen for Christmas. Fire Allen, number 4, XMAS, something like this. Peace on Earth, Fire Allen. That's another one. Hashtag Peace on Earth, Fire Allen. The people who are pushing Obama towards war this week, first of all, Allen. We know that Allen, the ISIS czar, Fire ISIS czar Allen. That's another one. The ISIS czar Allen is constantly intriguing with Erdogan of Turkey, with the royals of Qatar, and with others, maybe Bandar, I think, different factions of the Saudis, right, in that huge royal family. Allen wants what? He wants to bomb Assad, and he wants to stop attacking ISIS. He wants to preserve ISIS and Nusra and the rest of them. They can be used against Assad today, against Iran tomorrow, and they can be shipped into Chechnya in the coming weeks and months, and they can then wage war against Russia. This guy, Allen, has to go. There are now 2-hour-long interviews with Allen on C-SPAN, one from October, one from early December. Take a look at those. This is a dangerous warmonger operative. And the way it works, of course, is Allen and McGurk are in the State Department. They increasingly dominate what the State Department does vis-a-vis the Middle East. And outside, you've got Petraeus, Kravis, and what is called the Special Operations Community, the Special Operations Community. And we've just seen a terrible example of what they have behind them. Yesterday evening in New York City on Lower 6th Avenue, we had Jeremy Scahill, that's Shill with an A stuck in as camouflage, with Jeremy Scahill and Glenn Greenwald. And they're of course, their stock in trade is that they don't like those evil Middle East dictators like Assad. They want to support the democratic heroes of the anti-Assad resistance. They cover up for the CIA. They cover up for the Joint Special Operations Command. They live in a dream world, but this is what the foundations are willing to fund. And we were able to point out with the help of some pie charts from Cryptome that of the documents given or supposedly purloined by Snowden, a tiny part, maybe 5% or maybe 0.25% or something like this, has ever been distributed. So they've been hoarded. They're probably more secret in the hands of these people because you can't get them through an FOIA. So actually, whatever these things are, if they took the originals, you'll never see them again. So Allen, we got to figure that Allen is pressing and scheming behind the scenes every minute of every day. He has no purpose except the one assigned to him by Petraeus: start the bombing of Assad. And Obama has said no in public, the famous Brisbane no in November. Do you have a program to overthrow Assad, especially for him? No. And at that point, they've all gone berserk, and they've been berserk. They control the editorial page and the news pages of the Washington Post. So there's one. Now, in the State Department, we have this unfortunate lady, Madame Psaki, Psaki, you know her, the redhead. And this past week, Madame Psaki wanted to pull a fast one. She was asked during the State Department briefing, has Obama signed the bill put on his desk by the Congress calling for a new round of sanctions against Russia over Ukraine? And she said, yes, he signed it. This was Tuesday, I believe. And it turned out she was 24 to 36 hours ahead of the curve. It hadn't happened, but she was out there saying it's already done. Now, I think my information now is that Obama did cave, did sign. Obama has just had his press conference here on the Friday afternoon and is on his way out of town. But you get it. He was pushed into this corner, I would say, by somebody like Psaki. Now, he could have used a pocket veto, right? In other words, if Congress leaves town, they're no longer in session, then you simply you don't sign it. And of course, the Supreme Court, the Rats Cabal now would argue there's no such thing as a congressional recess. There's no pocket veto because they're always in session. No. All right. And now the other one, when the FBI tells you that the DPRK, North Korea, is responsible for the attacks on Sony. We want to know, where's the proof? Where's the proof? We weren't born yesterday. Back in a minute.
The knowledge of the ancients, tried and true, trusted herbs and extracts fused with the latest nutraceutical science. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. For the last 2 years, our team has been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to develop the ultimate nutraceutical formulation. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure Ancient Defense for you and your family. Visit ancientdefense.com or call 888-253-3139. That's ancientdefense.com.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right, that's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
You're fired.
According to the Small Business Administration, 75% of small businesses plan to eliminate jobs or reduce workers' hours to part-time.
You're fired.
According to Gallup, the unemployment rate recently jumped to nearly 9%, and the underemployment rate hit a staggering 17.9%.
You're fired.
1 out of 3 young adults and 1 out of 2 recent college graduates are underemployed. Hello, I'm Keith Abel, a pharmacist and a home business entrepreneur. In 2011, I became one of those statistics myself. Instead of looking for another job in corporate America, I joined Dr. Joel Wallet, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. We're creating steady incomes for ourselves and would like to show you how to do the same. If you want to supplement your current income, replace your income, so you don't have to become one of the statistics, then give me a call toll-free at 866-257-3105, 866-257-3105.
You're fired.
Don't wait till you hear those words. Start creating an extra income today. 866-257-3105.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GC.
Welcome back to World Crisis Radio. Webster, Tarpley in Washington, D.C. Our Christmas show, our pre-Christmas show. And we're just looking at the significance. It's all about the Middle East. It's all about peace in the Middle East, peace on earth among persons of goodwill. All right. So who's the main threat to that? This Christmas, it's ISIS czar Allen. We want him out. We've certainly got to make sure that the American people know and the world public opinion know that this monstrous design is constantly, these spiders are weaving this web of deceit. And these are the people who are waiting. They're itching for a false flag that they can then use to lift and shift. No more bombing of ISIS, only bomb Assad. That's the goal. Bomb Damascus. Well, that's sort of where Christianity started, right? St. Paul, who organized it on the road, they want to bomb that. So the answer is no, right? You call yourself a Christian, you mobilize. You call yourself a person of goodwill, you mobilize. You call yourself someone of positive impulses. You want to play a positive role in history, you mobilize. Fire ISIS czar Allen. Fire Allen for Christmas. Fire Allen for Xmas. You get the idea. No to Allen. Oust him. That's the Christmas present the American people and the world and the Middle East actually need. And don't be deterred by these fakers and gatekeepers like the Scahills, the Greenwalds, and the Amy Goodmans. They're in big trouble. But now we have the FBI. With their immense credibility, the FBI now tells us that it's confirmed that the North Korean regime hacked into Sony. Well, I'm from Missouri. Show me the proof, FBI. I remember your shenanigans on Wenho Lee, the Atlanta Olympic bombing, the FBI crime lab, not so good there, and on and on. And now we've gone from Mueller, from St. Paul's School, to Comey. And of course, Comey is a torturer. Comey is a graduate of the torture memorandum. So we're going to have the Comey agency tell us what's actually going on in the world. I'm sorry, we're not total fools, are we? We want to see some proof. And I would say that to Obama. Don't believe it. Time to back off. Don't go any further. So I would say those are the three, right? We could easily do a campaign against sake. I think people out in the world have been doing that, right? The various international media have actually focused on her quite a bit.